Yes, we're live. Welcome back, everyone, to the Senate House Conference on S.127, the Omnibus Housing Bill. It is the 30th of May, the last day. No, second to last day, but the last, we'll see. It's now 2:07. I want to set the stage by saying
Not 3:07.
2:07.
207.
Oh my God. Right.
Don't do this to us.
Don't do this to me.
I want to set the stage by saying, when I started this, the first thing I said as a kind of understanding is that nothing is decided till everything is decided. The reason for that rule is that my experience has been in the negotiations, particularly as they go on late in the day, people say things, bundle things, then they didn't mean it, or they thought they said something and they didn't say something, or they said something and it was wrong. And I think no one here is attempting to act in bad faith. So we think we understand what the order of things was, and you think differently, and that doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's not an atypical situation. That said, we agree. We have a deal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you hear me, Allison?
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for this step, for really creating a new tool for housing creation. Thank you. I'm blowing you a kiss instead of shaking your hand.
So, Allison,
How
we're
much
going to get
you
to
got?
just a minute. What's happening is,
I just have a drafting question.
the cap is 3-0.
Yeah. So page 49,
Yeah,
This is why
this is the adjustment of percentage.
Right.
And you moved it to 10th year.
Yes.
Okay, so again, this is not my bill, so I'm just trying
Yeah,
to make sure
right. It's 10 years.
I's dotted. No, that's fine. When you read it, during the 10th year following the creation of a housing development site, the municipality shall submit an updated tax increment financing plan. You
Yeah.
get down here, based on tax increment financing debt actually incurred in the history of increment generated during the first 5 years? Or is that
Should be
also
10.
supposed to be 10?
It should be
Good
10.
catch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jessica didn't hear
I'd
that.
ask, is Jessica there?
She's not any longer here. No.
Is-
Can we find her? Yep, she's
I-
right outside.
It's debt
We'll get her-
incurred
we'll
in
get her
5
there.
years, but I think I would feel more comfortable if we had Jessica to confirm it, given she's the expert.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say is, even with these little changes, he's having to finalize it, print it. So that will take about 10 minutes. So could I ask you guys to just stay with us here? And then, because we have to sign one, all of us. And then Allison, what is the methodology you can use? How can we have Allison sign?
I'm going to share it with you because Delia enabled me to do this. I have a virtual signature I can email to Anna Grace,
But
or
what
to
we,
whomever can apply it. Cam, do I send it?
Cameron?
Cameron,
I will send it to
I
Cameron.
could try. Yes.
I can try.
either that or we'll just sign your name now.
If we can get Delia in here too.
Delia can sign my name to anything.
Well, no, but she can help
Let's
Yes.
get,
if we need help.
So Cam, I will email you my signature. Okay.
Okay.
This is embarrassing. I can't believe I'm saying this on YouTube. I don't know how to. Can I just move you over as a screen and then send it to you?
You can just email.
I don't know what that
Just go to
means.
your email and it'll stay
And
on.
90 days
Really,
application.
Anna Grace, you saying that to me?
For the
Ah! Okay.
You know where it is?
I don't think so.
I'll find it real
won't
quick,
go
but it's-
away unless you actively leave the meeting, Senator Clarkson.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm sending this to Cam and to you.
I don't think it's highlighted anymore because we had agreed to it. That's all.
It is on page.
You can also
40
CC Delia on it.
I will.
That might be
Be
helpful.
page 42
Okay.
at the bottom under sub D. under
That was-
approval.
Yeah.
Increment generated, is it 5 years or 10 years?
It's 10
10
years
years.
well, so what happens is,
10, right?
oh, I read the language. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get confused about it if I don't. Because 40.
It's
Yeah,
40.
Is Jessica in the room to confirm?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Jessica. Here.
Thank you.
You want to turn that? Candy?
Right. I believe that should say the first 5 years.
That's what I thought.
Because what happens is
Hmm.
you incur debt for 5 years and then you retain the first 5 years of debt. And then at that 5th year marker, you look to see if you're on track to continue to retain for the next 5 more years, 10 more years, because you'd be retaining debt for 20 years. So you incur debt for 5, retain for 20. But I will double check the TIF statute because that's what this should be mirroring. And hold on, I'll get the language.
VHFA, I'm gonna add that back. All right.
Just give me a quick second and I can.
Cameron,
Yes, ma'am.
very important point. I am being extremely sarcastic. For some reason, they combine like my old unmarried name with my, there's an old middle initial in there.
The K,
Yeah,
does that go out?
yes.
Oh, Keisha K?
Yeah.
You're not Keisha K?
I'm not. I don't even know why I looked at that, but that's probably my name to be right up there.
We didn't really talk about it much, the effective date. Everything is
You changed the
July
effective,
1. So what it will be is July 1 with the repeal of the landlord certificate going into effect on passage,
Yeah.
and then the VHFA thing we talked about going into effect on passage.
Okay.
Everything else is July 1.
All right,
Very important aspect of the business.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it says during the 10th year following the creation of the tax increment financing district, the municipality shall submit an updated tax increment financing plan to the council, which shall include adjustments and updates of appropriate data and information sufficient for the council to determine based on tax increment financing debt actually incurred and the history, it should say 10 years, and the history of increment generated during the first 10 years.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Did I catch something right?
Page 49, we should change the 5
should
to
say
10. So
10.
we're good.
It should say 10, yeah.
Okay.
It should be 10 to 10 and 10.
You should really chirp John though.
So.
You have no idea.
It makes sense because.
No idea.
Makes sense because you can retain debt for 20 years, so you'd want to check in at the halfway marker.
I just,
Okay,
did you want to make sure you felt like you understood the 200 million and where it shows up in each place?
Yeah, I just want to confirm that Vepsi will be authorized to, sorry,
To approve
thank you.
200 million.
$200 million in increment every year for the next 10 years, so that the total amount is $2 billion.
I can't help you with that question.
Well, I think so.
Because the reason that I'm
Yeah.
confused and I don't want to have to come back is that when the spreadsheet was being explained, in the $40 million, when the $40 million was there and not the 200 million, it said approve no more than 40 million in aggregate lifetime education property tax increment retention.
Yep.
But then somehow it conflated to Vepsi would only be able to approve $14 million a year.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
okay.
So
So I
still-
just want to,
Yeah, 200.
okay, because when I'm writing these guys, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
putting in that you guys are
We were trying to
good with 200
figure that
million.
out
Yeah.
last night too. I mean, we should probably make sure we all have the same understanding of what that meant. That was the amount of increment that could be retained.
Retained increment,
Right.
ended up 40 million, now it's 200.
Okay.
Okay.
Over the lifetime of the 20-year
What
lifetime
was the
of projects.
14 million? Was that the
That's-
difference?
No, that
That's,
was a-
the 14
an
was a
intermediate
concept of how
number.
we arrived at 40.
Yeah, it's an intermediate
Oh.
number in the formula. That's all.
Okay, all right. I just wanted
It
to
was the
make sure,
10
okay, all
on
right.
the
I just wanted to
property
make sure
tax.
that when we launch
Yeah.
this program, we are gonna be able to tell municipalities that we have $200 million of
It was,
increment
it was
to give,
as I understood
to
it.
approve.
No need. It was their exposure per year.
Gotcha.
At
Delia,
one penny.
Gotcha.
On the property tax set at this year, which
Signature
it is a,
Okay, then that formula doesn't exist.
Her
This is why you're gonna share.
electronic signature, but we don't know how to get it on a
Yeah.
physical.
Am I getting that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
is the 5 million.
Thanks, Alan.
I'll be here for a little bit if you come up with any questions. I haven't looked. I haven't.
Oh.
Thanks, Jeff.
What are you looking for?
The 5 million.
We took it out, because it's 200 million.
That makes
Oh, I
sense.
thought it
I
was
just.
still-
Oh, we, I mean, we were like, y'all,
You know, she just thought she.
We staying live or are we done?
I don't think we need to stay live.
We don't need
I think it's fine. if we
wait,
do
wait,
this.
Well, we should stay
Yeah, we should
live
stay
to
live.
sign.
to sign.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what,
Whatever we're doing as the
we're in
committee.
recess until, we'll come back for signing, but right now we're just dealing with